Hi, this is Carlos Munoz from the Sarasota. Tried to call me. Okay. And we are here with Officer Frank and police spokeswoman Genevieve Judge, and we are talking today about Tweet from the Beat. You guys have been out since what, about 7 a.m. this morning?
Yep.
All right. Tell me what it's been like out there today.
Well, we do a Tweet from the Beat on our Twitter account at the police department. We would encourage your followers to follow us on Twitter at Sarasota PD. And basically what's happening is, as the spokesperson, I'm riding shotgun with Officer Frank. He's one of our traffic unit officers. And we're going and doing different traffic calls throughout the morning.
So pretty much just gives the community a chance to ride with us without really riding with us. Genevieve does a really good job of communicating with people and answering questions that they may have, certain traffic laws, showing what we do in our traffic unit. You know, like I said, the public can't really get in our car and ride around. Genevieve gives our followers the opportunity to do that.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about what you do on the traffic unit.
In the traffic unit, we're all traffic homicide investigators, so we deal with serious injury crashes and fatal crashes. So if there was a fatal crash or a serious injury crash, we eventually would come out to that. We would investigate the scene and file charges based on any findings that we establish. We map the intersections or the crash locations. We put together interviews and findings and drawings, and so that's just a part of it. We enforce school zones. We enforce seatbelt violations, pedestrian safety, bicycle safety, anything traffic related is what we do, whether we're in our vehicles or on our motorcycles.
Do you spend most of the day observing and just watching for these things, or do you have other job duties that you have to do in between? How does that work?
So, being that we're traffic officers, we go out and enforce traffic pretty much all day, unless, like you said, we have something on the side. Some of those things on the side could be traffic complaints in neighborhoods where we may put our radar trailer out or our speed trailer out. We may sit on certain intersections where we have complaints of stop sign runners or blocking the intersection. So a lot of times we react to complaints that we get through Facebook or Twitter or our online database, anywhere people call in. And when we get those, our sergeant gives those to us. We put them on our board and we take care of what we can.
Okay, if any of our viewers have any questions for Genevieve or Officer Frank, just post it on here. I'll try and keep an eye and get to some of those questions. So I was just going down a list I have of some of the things you guys did today. You talked about safe places and how there's a location, I believe, outside the Sarasota Police or in the lobby.
Yeah, we have our lobby we designated in May of 2015 to be a safe place. And basically what this means is our lobby, when it's open, is a safe place where folks that are doing online transactions, whether it be through Facebook shops or Craigslist, they can meet that person. Usually they don't know that person, so we would encourage them to meet that person inside our lobby and do the transaction there, because we'll either have an officer or civilian with the police department standing by, plus the lobby has security cameras in it, and so it's just a safe location where folks can do those online transactions.
All right, it seemed like you said earlier, today's theme seemed to be slow down. What has the traffic situation been like? We're in season. I know there's a lot of people on those roads and it's really cramped, so speeding would potentially cause a crash.
Absolutely. A number of our serious injury and fatal crashes last year were based on speed. And what we're out here to do is educate. And obviously if you're speeding, your reaction time is going to be a lot slower. And like you said, with the season being, there's a lot more compacted areas, so you get that one guy who's speeding, who's weaving in and out of traffic. He's creating not only a danger to himself, but others as well. And that's what we're out here to do, is to stop him and educate him on the severity of his poor driving. Blocking the intersections is another one. Pulling through when you don't want to be stuck at that red light one more time. Got to tell you, it's bad in certain areas, and that's one of the things that we are looking at. A couple of intersections here in the near future we're going to sit at and we're going to monitor, and we will issue citations and warnings based on the severity of someone blocking the intersection. So those are just a few more things that have to do with the amount of people that are in the city right now.
And I know people are enjoying their time here. Obviously, Sarasota's paradise. You get to go to the beach, and I think the key here is patience and just taking your time to get to those places. I know we're all in a rush to sit out on the beach or just kind of relax, especially in a day like today. What kind of advice can you give for people who are traveling, use side roads, or I mean, is there
Take
any
your time and plan ahead. Just because you've left work or you left your house a little late and you're running behind, it's not my fault. It's not Genevieve's fault. It's not your fault. It's the person who left late. Plan ahead. There's traffic. Take your time. Plan ahead.
Okay, some of the things you guys covered today, I think you guys talked about new cars. Somebody had mentioned something about cars. You guys had a picture of a budget meeting today. Obviously the speeders, and even with the speeders, you gave a couple people a chance today to improve their habits. So, what's it like to have to be out on the road with Genevieve today? I don't know if you usually have somebody in the car with you.
Mostly I'm on my motorcycle. On cold days I start out in the truck and then I get on my motor later. But it is nice to have somebody to talk to every so often in the car. You sit a lot, you observe a lot. Sometimes you just listen to the radio. Like I said, the main thing is safety and give yourself plenty of time, because we've all been in that position where we've seen the guy next to us speeding and you pull up to the stoplight and guess what? There he is. Speed doesn't necessarily get you anywhere quicker, it just aggravates a lot of people. And again, we're out here to educate. We're not out here to ruin anyone's day. We're out here to make sure that our citizens and people that are passing through the city are safe.
How long have you been with the Sarasota Police Department?
12 years.
12 years. What made you want to be a Sarasota Police officer?
Our deputy chief, actually. He and I grew up together, and the more and more I saw the things that he was doing in patrol and when he was in our TAC unit, the more it made me want to come out and help the community that I grew up in.
Now you're on the motorbike patrol?
Yes.
Okay. What's it like being a motorbike officer? And I have seen those guys over on Troopville, so I'm always careful.
It's a lot of fun. Being on a motorcycle, you get to go. You can get to places that a patrol vehicle can't, and it's fun. We have a lot of fun training together. We do parades. We've done funerals. We've done presidential processions. It's a lot of fun being on a motorcycle.
Okay. Can you tell me a little bit about this? Because Alan Shaw is our big GIF king here at the Sarasota Herald-Tribune. How do you come up with these GIFs that you're putting up on Twitter?
I'm just trying to talk to the folks that are interacting with us on Twitter, sending us direct messages or sending us replies to the tweets that I'm putting out. I'm just trying to talk to them like I would talk to my best friend or talk to my parents, and to show that law enforcement does have a humorous side. We're all people. And at the end of the day, Officer Frank is just doing his job. He wants to keep the city of Sarasota safe, as does everyone that works at the police department. But we also like to have a little bit of fun with it. When we talk in gifts, we hope that not only is it sharing an important message, but also that it's sharing a little bit of humor to brighten someone's day at the same time. Okay.
I noticed one of the big things, I think, especially with people who work in the morning, is coffee. How do you like your coffee?
Ooh, that's a good question. Summertime, definitely iced. With cream and sugar. Right now, though, I'm leaning towards the hot chai tea latte myself.
Okay, how about you?
A little bit of coconut oil and just enough cream to change the color.
Okay, I like my coffee with tons of creamer. It's good. Guy over here asking if you guys would watch his bike for him.
We can do that.
Okay, and tell me this as a motorbike officer. Last question, and we'll let you guys hit the road. Chips is coming out. Are you going to see it?
Absolutely.
What do you think of that show? I mean, have you seen the original?
I grew up watching
Chips. Not trying to date you or anything.
I grew up watching Chips, and I got to tell you, the funny thing, because the rest of the guys on the motor, we ride side by side, and the television show makes it a whole lot easier to talk to your partner than it actually is riding down the road. It's not that easy.
Okay. All right. Well, we're here with Officer Frank and police spokeswoman Genevieve Judge of the Sarasota Police Department. They're going to hit the road. If you follow them on Twitter, hashtag tweet from the beat, maybe hashtag slow down.
Hashtag slow down definitely applies today.
All right, we will see you guys later. Good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you.